Yeah, that's right, Lauren, Steve. And this bill receiving major bipartisan support with only 6 House members voting against it as it now moves to the Senate. Tonight we spoke with a Wake County mom about the implications it could have on her 2 high schoolers, as well as a social media expert about the potential unintended consequences of legislation like this.
We have a lot of communication around what's going on in his phone.
Tonight, parents like Marty Long, the mother of 2 boys at Enloe High School, reacting to this bill, HB 301, that would usher in major restrictions on social media use for kids in North Carolina.
Are they going to do something with the parents? Are they going to do something with the social media account, like the owners of the platform? So I have a lot of questions first.
We met Marty outside her home in North Raleigh tonight, where she told us her 15 and 17-year-olds have been active on social media for several years, and she's mostly supported that with some of her own restrictions.
Sometimes there are some conversations that we need to talk about and some accounts that he follows that I end up blocking.
The new bill, which passed 106 to 6 in the House Tuesday and now moves to the Senate, would require social media apps like Instagram and TikTok to delete accounts for all users younger than 14 and require parental consent for 14 and 15-year-olds to access those platforms. But Chelsea Lopez with the Social Institute in Durham says similar bills in other states have been hard to enforce.
They're really tough to enforce because, our students are so tech savvy and they can and they will find those workarounds.
We asked Chelsea specifically about social media safety for minors. In the last few months, Eyewitness News has covered multiple cases of human trafficking and kidnapping where the young victims met their abusers on social media. She believes parents should be promoting and not discouraging open conversations about responsible social media use in the digital age.
Rather than restricting and reacting, how do we really educate and huddle with our students so that we can build more trust rather than that fear?
For parents like Marty, there may be real risks, but she says social media has helped her family connect in new ways.
I love that. I love that communication, that style, that we can communicate in a way that's relevant to them right now.
Lopez also says social media bans inherently run the risk of potentially pushing kids to darker corners of the internet, onto more obscure platforms with less regulation. Again, this bill is now moving to the Senate, where it will face another vote and could possibly become law effective this October. We'll be keeping an eye on it. Steve?